Hello everyone, my name is Oscar Melgar, and today I'm here to talk about the TPACK and the SAMR models in action. So these two models are used to incorporate technology effectively in a classroom, and they've been broken down to where teachers don't have to have a hard time to try to figure everything out. It's so useful and it's put into a great perspective. So let's take a look at the TPACK model. TPACK stands for Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge, and each area signifies a specialty in knowledge. As some regions overlap, each ability engages with the other, and at the center we have a balance of the three and the goal of this model. So when we look at the technological knowledge, it includes the teacher's knowledge on how to use technology in a 21st century teaching environment. The pedagogical knowledge is the teacher's knowledge on how their teaching methods can best reach their students and how effective those methods can be. And then content knowledge is a teacher's knowledge on their subject area. Now, if you notice this overlapping area, let's start here with technological and pedagogical knowledge. We have the technological pedagogical knowledge, right? So in that case, we have where the where technology and pedagogical, the teacher's knowledge incorporates the emergent technologies and how their teaching methods will interact with one another, and how using technology effectively will reach their students. And then the overlapping area here of the pedagogical and content knowledge is how these teaching methods can best affect the content. And then the technological content knowledge is how these new technologies impact the content that they're teaching. And then right here in the middle is a balance between the three, and not just knowing how to incorporate technology or just knowing these methods, these teaching methods, but truly understanding how to incorporate technology in the specific content area with effective teaching practices. So the TPACK model really digs deep into the content and how technology affects it. And then the SAMR model is a little bit different, but SAMR stands for substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. And these are 4 levels that goes in order. So starting with substitution all the way to redefinition. And starting from substitution and augmentation, it enhances teaching method by using technology, and by modification and redefinition, you transform the practice, the teaching method, whether if it's an assignment or a project, into an authentic 21st century teaching method. So, and like I said, it goes from levels, right? So first we start off by creating an assignment that, instead of using I teach math, so instead of students using a calculator that we give out to them, they use a calculator that is provided online, like Desmos, right? On Desmos. And then modification, we go from there where we just modify a few tasks. Augmentation, where we just use a tool to substitute, but it does change the assignment just a little bit. And then modification, it redesigns a task. And then redefinition, it completely gives it the task or an assignment or project a whole new feel, in which students feel that they're just learning something new. The relationship between TPACK and SAMR is the technology knowledge. As you notice with SAMR, uh, we go through different levels on how to implement technology into our lessons, and the technological knowledge in the TPACK is exactly what that is. So that's where these two models overlap. And now, as I think about a project in which students can integrate one of these models, I think about the SAMR model, where students will go through a series of tasks and will implement this model, and the teachers will provide the students with an appropriate resource to effectively implement this model. So one that comes up in math is, like I said previously, where we substitute these these calculations and use these online calculators or online graphing calculators. And then after that, with the um, augmentation, we try to have our students use a graphing calculator where they can see how graphs moves depending on different inputs. And then the modification comes with having students look up certain articles about this information, or even collaborating with their students through an online setting, um, with their peers through an online setting. And then the redefinition could be where a student uses a video or makes a video of this lesson, and it gives a teacher an opportunity to see if they truly understand it after all these levels have been met. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this presentation about the two different models of integrating technology in the classroom. These are my resources. If you have any questions or would like to have a conversation, I'll be more than happy to do so. Thank you.